Hello and welcome to Anugraha Yoga. My name is Renee and today we continue with our series of yoga videos where we're talking about the yamas and the niyamas in practice. This video will be the fourth practice video, so we're doing Brahmacharya, the fourth yama. If you have not yet seen the previous videos in this series, please pause, go do so, and then join me back here. As I said, we are doing Brahmacharya, and Brahmacharya, just to remind you, speaks to us about the right use of our energy, about non-excess. It requires us to live within the limits of what is enough, finding, what is that just right amount of energy for us to be using. And so we have to ask ourselves, how do we use and how do we direct our energy? When we come onto our mat, we want to ask, how much are we putting into it? How much are we getting out of our poses as well? So we want to notice and to listen to what our bodies need in each moment, because from day to day our practice will change. Our body feels different day to day. Our mental state, our emotional state varies. So we want to really become more aware and really tune into what is going on within us, and also to use the previous yamas of ahimsa, of satya, asteya, because as we build on them, we will notice that brahmacharya and this right use of our energy flows naturally. We want to let our yoga practice work for us. So figuring out what is the right practice for us in the right timing. Noticing from day to day if when you get to your mat you need a more energetic practice or a more restorative, relaxing kind of practice. Brahmacharya also reminds us that we, in our everyday life, in every moment is sacred. And so it is for us to become aware and build that understanding of our own divine nature and our connection to the divine. And we can do this in our physical practice as we move, as we breathe, as we are present in the moment. So today I invite you onto your mat. We're going to start off in table, and from there we'll come up to standing just to do our practice and see how this flows. So we'll come into our table, moving off our seat, and if we've been on a blanket or on a block, we move it aside. Coming into table, hands and knees, seeing if this is good for us, making sure to find our balance, find where is comfortable, and beginning to move through our cat and our cow, breathing out as we round our spine, chin towards chest, and breathing in. Continuing at your own pace, but really taking the time to notice how your body is feeling today. Observing how you want to move. And after our next exhale, we'll meet back up table. This time we go to our right, so we're carrying our right shoulder towards our right hip as we look to our right heel, and moving to our left shoulder to left hip, going to our right and to our left. Once more we'll go right and left. Coming into table, we tuck our toes into our mat and we're going to move up into our downward dog, noticing how our feet are feeling, pressing into our palms as we tuck our toes and lift up and back. Keeping our knees bent for now, and gently holding here, pressing into our palms, pressing back into our heels. So observing how we feel in our downward dog. And we can stretch our legs out, pressing back into our heels if that's comfortable. Noticing what works for your body, pressing firm into your palms, pressing back towards your heels, finding that length, observing your breath. And we're coming forward into standing, so bringing our feet towards our hands, hanging down just for a moment, observing our breath, noticing our body, and breathing in, coming up. We're stepping back into our warrior two, lining our heels up, noticing how our hips are feeling as we breathe in, arms up to shoulder height, and observing our energy, noticing if we want to move briskly, noticing if we want to take our time in our poses, finding the energy of the pose itself. Making a fist will bring it down, and we're taking our left arm over and coming up and back as we reverse our warrior. Coming up and down into our side angle, coming up and back. Once more, coming up and down and up and back. Coming to center and observing our breath, noticing how our body is feeling. If we want to slow down our movements at any point, we're going again, making a fist, coming down and moving into our peaceful warrior, coming up, switching sides, we'll turn into our warrior two on our other side, finding our balance, making our fist, moving into our side angle, coming up and back, up and forward, and gently up and back. Observing your body, noticing how you're feeling as you move. Coming into our warrior two, noticing our body. We're going again just once more, making our fist, moving into our side angle, reaching, observing our side body, coming up into our warrior two, and back into our peaceful warrior. Coming into center, observing our breath, and releasing arms down, walking our feet in, and drumming out our heels, taking our attention to our belly, noticing what the level of energy is in your body, noticing how you want to move as you go through your poses. Breathing out fully and deeply. And taking your attention down to the soles of your feet, down to the palms of your hands. Breathing out, pressing down. And breathe in, drawing up through the crown of your head, taking your gaze inwards. Gently, we will open our eyes if our eyes are closed. And we've come to the end of our video. I want to thank you for joining me as we have practiced with our fourth yama, Brahmacharya. Remember, you can continue your practice on the mat after this video. Or if you feel as though this is enough, then by all means, go ahead with the rest of your day. Remembering that when you come to the mat, you really need to pay attention to how you want to move, how you want to breathe, how you want to express the energy in your body. And knowing that each pose, each posture has its own energy as well. So trying to connect with the energy of our poses, of the strength, of the vigor of our pose, whether it is something that is relaxing, something that is more energizing, more vigorous. Begin to connect, to explore in your own practice what Brahmacharya means for you. I'll see you again next week as we discuss the fifth yama, aparigraha. Thank you. Hey guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. If you have a question or a comment, leave it down below. And follow me at Anugraha Yoga TT on Facebook and on Instagram. Thanks again. Bye.